shameless. United in the Europa League. Europa League.
Manchester United 2, Glasgow Rangers 1. I said if we win, be a rescue job, didn't I? I literally said that to Owen. It will be a rescue job. I think Owen even predicted a draw at worst, and I think he said we'll nick it as well. And the truth is that we all knew that type of performance we was going to see. Do you know what I mean? To be honest, there wasn't a lot between the two teams. We had the control of the game, we had the lion's share of possession, but for large parts, we wasn't really doing anything with it. You know, it was actually the first two chances of the game, the main two chances of the game, came from a mistake from Toby Collier early in the first half, and one ball over the top for them as well when they went through. I think they had two chances, and we huffed and puffed a couple of shots from outside the box, but nothing too serious. And really, thank you, Jack Butland, because Jack Butland punched the ball into his own net. I'm still struggling to work out how he's done it. You know, that's put us into fourth as well, by the way. Funny how things change. But yeah, until that Jack Butland chance, it just looked like we weren't really doing anything with the ball. We were laboured. We were just waiting for the game to come. Garnacho had a whole load of touches. He looked lively. I'll give him that. And Ahmad looked like a most likely outlet as well from the wide positions. Bruno was doing okay today as well. But there was so much of the game missing. There was so much sort of that impetus when Ruben Amorim was talking about us being brave on the ball and not being nervous on the ball. It was that again, really. Don't get me wrong, there was control there because Rangers didn't offer a lot in terms of the press. They allowed us to have the ball, but they were comfortable. And if you're the Rangers manager, when you see Jack Butland punch it into the goal, by that point, they hadn't really done a lot wrong. And then once we got that goal, you're thinking, all right, go and kill the game. Because, again, we had the lion's share of possession, and we had a few flash chances. Harry Maguire could have made it two. Garnacho, one cleared off the line. So these are the moments Ruben Amorim was talking about. In these key moments, can you convert them into goals that kill the game? And guess what? No, we couldn't. And the same problem persists in terms of not killing the game and not getting the moments that turn for you that end up leading to them getting to 1-1 in like the 90th minute. And the goal that we conceded as well, I mean, it's absolutely comical. One ball over the top, Harry Maguire stretching. It's a fantastic touch by Dessers as well, from his right foot, I think it was. Bang, into his left foot, into the corner. And then you're thinking, here we go again. Now, one thing I will say is they showed good mentality because in the final 4 minutes of the game, we know what's coming. We know what's coming. Either a capitulation where they go and concede again, or you get a mundane draw from a game where really you got gifted the first goal and you should have either seen it out or went and closed out the game, and neither happened, and you find yourself at 1-1. Are you going to find some minerals? I went for his legs as well. Are you going to find some minerals to get a winner? And are you going to take some risks on the ball? And Lisandro Martinez did that. He had the option to, I think, either go to Malacia or I think Garnacho on the left-hand side, but he was proactive on the ball and putting the ball to the back post, and as Bruno arrives late at the back post and puts it through Jack Butland's legs. But it doesn't leave a lot to be desired for, does it? I mean, look, you win the game, so at the end of the day, yeah, you can take confidence, and you needed to win after what happened here against Brighton. But the manner of the performance, listen, it was controlled. We were okay. Like, for large parts, Rangers didn't threaten, but we allowed them back in at the end with naivety. The same problems, the same mentality, the same nervousness was still there. So really, nothing's changed. I think Garnacho was lively. I think with all the noise that's been going on around Alejandro Garnacho and what's been going on with him and the noise around Chelsea, the noise around Napoli, I wouldn't say he played like a point to prove, but he played quite well. He looked like a bright spark. The end quality wasn't always there, but he was an attacking outlet for all of the game. Ahmad, again, flashes of what he can do. They look like the most likely to do something. And I want to big up Toby Collier as well, actually, because, you know, it's been an awful season. And even like last year, awful season, but you get your little rays of sunshine. Last year, it was the emergence of Kobbie Mainoo. It was Garnacho doing well. You had little pockets of light. And tonight, and in the last couple of games, it's been Toby Collier. I think he was quite well. Made a couple of mistakes on the ball, but he got about the pitch well. He kept his passing nice and crisp, nice and short, nice and easy. And he did a job in there today. So he did well. Lisandro Martinez, I got to credit him for the assist because, again, he takes a risk when he could have been safe. But other than that, there wasn't really any real standout performance. I think Bruno, of course, gets the match-winning goal, so that's captain material. That's what you want. When you need him to pop up with a goal, that's where you want him. And actually, for large parts of the game, he kept the ball all right. He set up some chances in the first half. I thought he played all right in a more disciplined role. Eriksen kept the ball quite well, quite neat and tidy again. Some nice bits of play in the first half, but just nothing killer. That's what I mean. Like, we're still, like, Jack Butland, he made a save from Garnacho, to be fair, but did he have gilt-edged chances to save? Not really. But look, overall, I think we were the better team, but it's just that ruthlessness to basically kill teams off. And we're not usually in a position where we're 1-0 up with, we're trying to manage the game and go and kill teams off, because we've been losing games and conceding goals. From that point of view, not conceding a stupid goal early on and being on the back foot definitely helped us. I would say that. But as the game went on and you find yourself winning the game with a lucky Jack Butland punch into his own net, you have to go and kill that game. You have to put it beyond doubt, and you can just feel it. You go, hang on a minute. 70 minutes, 75 minutes, 80th minute, 85th minute. We haven't killed this game, and we've had opportunities to. And all it takes is one stupid bit of naivety again, which we've been talking about, and it's a different game. And it was, and we just got lucky. We made that chance, but in the end, you could call it luck. Listen, this is a poor Rangers team. They're not very good. They had loads of players going down with injury. I think they made at least 3 subs just down to injury, and some young kids were coming on. Like I said, Dessa's come on and takes his goal well. But other than that, there's not much quality there. If they played any decent Premier League team, they would have got 3, 4, 5-0'd. But we make it a game for everybody we play. So nothing much to really say in terms of performance. I think Joshua Zirkzee today, apart from holding off one of the defenders and bringing it down, had a quiet game today. We didn't really get much of the ball. And when he did get it, didn't really look after it as well as he has been. Dallo, a couple of silly bozo moments from him. I'm trying to think who else. Yoro, he was okay. Like Delit, a couple of balls knocked him out. But again, there wasn't really much coming the other way until we gave the ball away a couple of times. That led to a couple of chances in the first half from Rangers. It was a nothing game. It was a nothing game between two kind of average teams, if I'm being honest with you. That's how it felt. So, listen, it's put us into a good position in the table so that we can go and get a draw away in the next game, and that should be at least enough to basically put us through without having to play an extra qualification round to get through to the round of 16, because we can do with some time on the training ground. Really interested to see what happens with Alejandro Garnacho from now on, because all of Old Trafford was singing his name and ringing out Viva Garnacho. So we'll see what happens there. He played well, didn't seem like it affected him, but it'd be very interesting to see what's going on there. My man of the match, between Collier and Bruno, I'd probably say, but I'd give it to Bruno because he got the match-winning goal, really, but nothing in it. There you go. We're through. Well, nearly.